too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde, saying we gon' be like.
Hi everyone, welcome to both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Alex Len, and it's Connect in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Bassey in at the 5 down low. Barnes passes to Fox. Vassell a screen on Doncic. And Fox gets it to go. And for both these teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and, more importantly, start strong in this group round.
Yeah, it's important to gain some early momentum because you can be out of this in a hurry. We've seen good teams blink, and they're gone.
Offline with his 3. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Memphis. Barnes. Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Out to Doncic. Reeves outside. Inside. And the dunk by Len.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before. Richard, do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And the Lakers have possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Doncic. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Fox. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. Now here's Johnson. 9-point game his last outing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Len. 1:51 left in the first. Reeves outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Len. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Goodwin subbed in for Connect. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. Number 5, the Spurs.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 3. Reeves the pass to Goodwin. We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Pass to Castle. Now, here's Johnson. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor. Looking for those chances to share the ball.
Here's Vincent, defended by Paul. Goes up to the stripe. That one a little long. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Throws it up high. Got a piece of it.
Perfect timing by Hachimura. What a block.
Paul grabs the board. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Reeves the pass to Goodwin. Here's Finney Smith. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for San Antonio?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Doncic out there with Vincent. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Finney Smith in at the 5 spot.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Paul passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Lets it go from 11. Branham can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Creating space. Doncic will move defenders around.
Doncic against Paul. Here's Branham. Johnson, wide open, he fires. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers leading by 3. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in the drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
And the Spurs making a change here. Champagne's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Len comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Goodwin.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out San Antonio. Right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
And I think for the Lakers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Here's Len. San Antonio with the rebound. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
So aggressive on the boards, working in Johnson's favor there, getting him a bucket.
The Lakers trail. Connect with it. Nothing on the board. Len up top. Pulls up. High post. Off the left rim and out. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves comes in for Luka Doncic. And it's Shake Milton in for Vincent. Up top, Reeves. Last game out, he had 14. Vassell with it. Connect picks him up. And the basket by Vassell.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the middle. Here's Len. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Pass to Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his third assist on the night. Lakers trail by 6. Milton the pass to Reeves. Rebounded by Castle. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run here. Fox, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one drops. Connects, got his first basket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A pass to Fox. There's the three. Len grabs the board. Lakers trail by 4.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Reeves. No good with the layup.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic. That is more than enough of.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox, and it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Len with a screen on Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Len kicks to Vanderbilt. From outside, off the mark.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Second personal foul.
Lakers trail by 4. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers. Vassell outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lakers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming on the line at the break.
I love how aggressive Reeves is. He does not shy away from contact.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And now a quick review at the numbers for Harrison Barnes. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percent.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. From outside the arc, once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. As to Mamu Kelishvili. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Reeves finds Len. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. Doncic going to work.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Over in the corner, Barnes. No good with the triple.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Back to Doncic. Lakers passing it around. Vanderbilt misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Top of the key, connect. Reeves against Fox. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Castle. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Doncic. Reeves the pass to Len. And it's connect in the corner. Here's Reeves. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in to the wing right side. Champagny. No good on the triple. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Doncic. 1:22 left in the third quarter. For the 3. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Reeves. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Alex Len. Goodwin comes in for Connect. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. Let's now get an update on Charles Bassey. What's the latest there, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans, see what changes they make. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Spurs making a switch here. Branham's checked in.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Johnson against Hachimura. Takes it off the glass. Vincent's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Reeves. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Johnson.
I love whenever Johnson looks to really score inside. Certainly has the touch and the confidence to get it done in there.
And here's Reeves outside. The shot, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Goodwin out there with Hachimura. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the center position. Paul outside. Nice move. Pass to Champagny. Back to Paul. Here's Branham. That 3 off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Branham, guarded by Doncic. Paul outside. Pass to Branham. A 3. It's hauled in by Goodwin. Lakers leading by 6. Doncic finds Vincent. Goodwin with it. Covered by Johnson. To the paint. And Paul over to help. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Branham, good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lenz checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for Goodwin. And it's Austin Reeves in for Gabe Vincent. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Reeves. Goes up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
The endless energy of Austin Reeves doing it on both ends.
Fox against Reeves. Fox dishes to Barnes. Vassell outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Reeves. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Nice concentration from Reeves. Never loses focus despite the contact.
Doncic against Fox. Puts one up from 19. Here's Castle. Nailed from 3-point land.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Doncic against Fox. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Len. Down low. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Spurs trail by 6. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Fox with the jam.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy. In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. Len finds Doncic. Len sets a screen for Doncic. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. From past the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Pressure moment for Castle.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Doncic. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Doncic against Fox. Nice move. The Lakers with the rebound. Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Connect with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Proving he can be counted on in the clutch. Connect 4 with the big-time score.
The wide open look here for Fox. San Antonio again missing. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Barnes can't get it to go. Doncic against Fox. The 3 for Doncic. And so Los Angeles takes the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight.